This video is about Human Torch and Marvel Rivals. Human Torch came out in season 1.5 as a part of the fantastic update, as I like to call it. We're going to go over his abilities, the timeline of his updates, buffs, and nerfs in this video. Starting off with his base kit. Base kit. Flaming Meteor. You dive down. You hit the ground. It makes you vulnerable as fuck. You cause knockback damage. If you throw flame fields down, you do extra damage. Pyro. Prison. You throw down traps. You call when he does the thing in the air, he like snaps his finger or whatever. It does the fire traps. And it does damage over time with enemies involved in the area. Plasma body, increased speed, way better. If you play the game now, it's way better now. I don't know why they didn't just do that to start it. And also Blazing Blast, which is just a Worcester shotgun for Blade. Somehow. I don't know how that can even be possible. We're going to start here on Season 2. So basically, Torch got buffed to the complete absolute moon. He was basically like Daredevil when he just came out. When Daredevil came out, absolutely broken. Flame tornado damage was increased. Shockwave was increased. His ultimate cost went up. His ultimate cost did go up, so I guess they were trying to balance it by making it more, hard to get, you get it less often. His pellet amount increased from 12 to 14. He also got bonus health from crashing down to the ground. Interesting. So that's why I have this highlighted as Season 2. He was a demon. And remember, we're still on only Season 2. He also they did come back and give him a little bit of, a little nerf. They decreased his damage in Season 2.5. So really, he only went crazy for like half a season. But they decreased his damage a little bit. They gave his recharge increase. He also has bonus health reduced from when he crashed into the ground. Now, in Season 3, he got the Spider-Man team-up, which was mid to trash. That team-up is alright. I mean, it gave him, because he was the anchor, so it gave him the 5% damage boost himself. So at least, it was something. And then they left Torch alone for a pretty good while. They didn't touch him in Season 3.5. They didn't touch him when Season 4 came out. They only touched him again in Season 4.5. And this is where it gets pretty sad. Because pretty much after this, he just gets nerfed and nerfed and nerfed into the ground. So in Season 4.5, damage decreased again. Even his movement speed got nerfed. How does his movement speed get nerfed? So he's really not doing jack shit, because he can't even move around. Now we're here on Season 5. Damage fall off. Now he has the damage fall off because he didn't have that until now. His pellet spread is slightly reduced, so they gave him a little something there. They increased his damage back and increased recharge. And then in Season 6, they removed the Spider-Man team-up because who was using that anyway? Season 6.5, they removed the Storm team-up, which was absolutely broken. Basically, every character, when you combine them with Storm, with her fucking ult, you're basically team-wiping a whole team. It's just basically an automatic team wipe. Like, Storm is so weak base kit wise. Well, besides now because she has that Thor team up and you do a video on her. But, well, at least she can poke better now. But usually, when Storm combines with Jeff or Johnny, basically you're team wiping. You're team wiping the whole team off a point. So if you want to get them off the point, that is what you do. Now we're here in Season 7, where he instantly regenerates all ammo after not attacking. Decent change. Then we're going on to Season 7.5. Longer movement speed. So they went back, they buffed back up his movement speed. And Season 8.5, cooldowns are reduced. His recharge times were reduced. And now we're here today in Season 9. Where we have the double team-ups with Jubilee and Storm. The Jubilee team up, you gain bonus health every time a firework hits an enemy. And with the Storm team up, they basically just said, hey guys, we're going to give you back the Storm Fire Tornado. So basically, you got the Storm Fire Tornado back. and you can do whatever you want. You can wipe teams in one fatal swoop again. Now, Torch, since he's came out, because I will put a, since someone's probably gonna ask, well, you haven't even played this game that much. Oh, I'm gonna show you my stuff on here. Don't you worry. I'm gonna show you my stats on this game. I probably played this game a little too damn much, especially in like the earlier seasons where I was going crazy with Thor and no one knew how to stop Thor, when I could just bump into you over and over again and just kill you by just bum rushing you super hard. But I'm gonna show you. But overall, Torch has been a very, like, either he's broken for a season or he doesn't exist. Like, it's very niche. Like, and these videos aren't made for like a, you know, top 500 course. I guess top 500 Torch could make Torch work in any game. It doesn't matter. But I'm more of the can get to Grandmaster to like Diamond area. I'm more in that area. Usually from experience. That's usually where I'm coming from. I'm not talking about Celestials or top 500, top 100, top 500 guys. I'm just not in that. I don't have that much time to devote this game as much as I like it. Even when people are throwing and the game pisses me off. But Johnny has been just not used as much. I mean, and then they even took away the freaking the invis shit. When they took away his invis bubble stuff, that gave him the extra, you know, defense. The extra defense where you could take extra damage, and then they took that away. Like, I still don't understand why they took away the Fantastic Four team up, because that was like his main thing. And then they gave it back to Thing. And they didn't give it back to Reed, but they gave it back to Thing, I think, in season 9. I haven't really looked at his team ups, but I think they gave it back to him. But then they gave Sue a fire shield. So now her shield is fucking absolutely kind of low-key broken. And also Sue is Strange, gives Strange shield 1,000 HP, which is crazy. So Sue is just broken. But Johnny's always pushed down to the side, because I argue it's Johnny, Reed, Thing, then Sue. I argue Sue is the best character of the Fantastic Update, because that's just, Sue is just, well, obviously because she makes money off her skins. And usually if you make money off the skins, they usually make the character better, which is kind of weird. But hey, it's money. Hey, that's how it works. But I don't know, like Johnny overall from like A to D since he's came into the game, Johnny is like a solid, I don't even know what I would give Johnny's like a solid, like, I guess a D plus, because he's just not out there that much. This whole time he's a D plus. Either he's out there or he's not. And you really don't see that many people using a Johnny unless they really know how to use him. Like, he's not a very often ran into character. And even when he is, all people do is, you know, switch to Spider-Man or Iron Man. I mean, he can only move so much. You can't give him too much movement. If he has too much movement, he's broken. So you can't really do much right there with him. There's only so much you can do with this man. You know, it's the Blade situation. If they give him too much, he's broken. They don't give him enough, he's horrible. So they're literally, they have to keep going back and forth with the patches and updates to see where the sweet spot is for these characters over and over again. So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully Johnny can go up higher in the rankings, but I give him a solid D plus.